Always a pleasure to introduce you to a brand new show here on QVC. My name's Dale Franklin. If you care about what you eat, if you want to see value for money, ideally you want the top quality. When we talk about the content, we are talking about pies that are so beautifully made, and they are cram-packed with great ingredients. Whether it be British chicken, whether it be Irish beef, they're all in here, and we've got an awful lot next to me. The real pie company themselves. It's Jackie and Thomas. Jackie, hello. Welcome to QVC. I know you were here in the morning show, and I would shake your hand, sir, but you're looking busy. Right. Jackie, welcome to QVC, and Tom. I mean, these pies, I was given some samples. I didn't pay for them, so I'm going to be honest with you there. I was given some samples, and my goodness me, they are absolutely sensational. They are just like I remember my grandmother making pies.
Yes, exactly.
How did it start?
Well, we used to have a little village butcher's. We were making a few pies there. The children used to come and help on a Saturday afternoon and do the washing up.
Yeah. This is one of your children.
One of my children. Yeah, obviously my husband's a butcher, so that's where it all started. And then we began to make a few pies, and other shops became interested. We started supplying them. So we decided to make pies full time.
So in a way, when we talk about that homemade feeling, it's a family business, and they are made in those homemade traditional ways. And you see Tom packing these puddings and these pies. This is what you get. Unbelievable. But it's not just about pies, it's about all sorts. Let me show you these, for example. Look, this is what we're talking about. There is barely any space for any steam to get out of these when they're cooked. They are incredible. This is 8 chicken pies. This is British chicken you're using here, isn't it?
Chicken breast, yeah. They're all crammed to the crust like that. I think there's 2 chicken and asparagus, 2 chicken and ham, chicken and mushroom. There's a good selection of flavours in that pack.
Oh, absolutely. And there you go. As you said, 2 of the chicken and ham pies, 2 of the chicken and asparagus pies. Those are the ones I had. Gorgeous. 2 of the chicken and mushroom pies, my favourite combination there. And another 2, as you said. We're talking about amazing value for money because of the amount of ingredients. As we can see, Thomas packing into these pies. Now, viewers might be saying, oh, he's just doing that for the TV cameras. But Thomas, you've got scales there. Yep. You're packing them to an agreed weight.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, all the weights are exactly the same. So we make sure we've got a quality control with them there. You know, so everyone is the same filling-wise and the amount.
Also, we got some fruit pies there, as you can see, 5 of the assorted fruit pies, and these again were delicious. I had the apple, for example, that was absolutely packed with big chunks of apple, slices of apple rather than chunks.
Yes, and it's crispy as well. It's a nice crispy apple. It's whole, whole chunks rather than a sloppy.
Beautifully sweet as well. It's absolutely gorgeous.
But not too sweet.
No, this is the thing. But it's that balance, you're absolutely right. It's that balance that you're trying to get. Look at that. That's just how you remember a homemade apple pie. Perhaps you know something. Perhaps you even know how to make pies like that, but you just don't have the time. This is what the Real Pie Company can do for you. 832-338. 5 of those assorted steak puddings. Now, as I was saying before, I was chatting to Jackie and Thomas in what we call our prep kitchen, and I was given a couple of these, and I'm not normally a pudding person. I prefer the pies. These were delicious. They weren't too heavy, but they had that amazing steak and kidney in there, and the steak and Guinness. That is absolutely gorgeous. 832-338, £19.82, 5, and these are meals. We're talking. We're not just talking about a little something.
Yeah, that's a good meal, and it could possibly feed 2 people. One of those.
Yeah, absolutely. When you see the amount of meat inside of these, you'll see why we're saying that. 832-338, £19.82. What's incredible about these is, of course, we're talking about these being made to your order. So if you place your order for this steak pies mixed pack here, they will be made over the weekend for you. They will be delivered within 5 to 7 working days, delivered fresh. They're not frozen. You can either eat them within the few days that you have, or you can freeze them. It's your choice. 832-332, 2333, and of course we are delivering to the mainland UK except Northern Ireland, Highlands and Islands, I'm afraid. 832-332-2333. And that's because we're talking the fresh ingredients. We need to get them to you fresh. They stay fresh. They're beautifully packaged using specially prepared packaging equipment. We'll show you how that's done so that they get to you nice and fresh. That's really the essence of what you do. You make fresh pies.
Every pie will be made to order. Nothing's pre-made. We only make to order and bake to order. So everything's the freshest it could possibly be.
I did just a little blog earlier today because I was so moved by the quality of these pies. You know I love my food, and I was thinking, okay, they're going to be pies. I've eaten plenty of pies. I've eaten pies on QVC and so on. If they're on QVC, they've got to be good. At very least, they've got to be good. These are astonishing. The quality of the... Now, that probably stems from the fact that your family business was a butcher's. The quality and the quantity of meat.
Well, my husband's a butcher, had 30 years' experience in the butchery, and, you know, he's passionate about meat. And we bought lots of pies when we started, and none of them have got any filling of any substance. So we knew that there was a gap in the market for a pie that was crammed with filling.
I'm with you there. How many times do you see a pie and you cut into it, and it's a bit like that Mr. Bean sketch, isn't it, when he cuts into the turkey? It deflates. You cut into the pie, it looks magnificent, and then there is nothing. These pies, please trust me on this one, have not been packed for this show. These are made, and we have taken them, haven't we? It's as simple as that. You didn't know I was going to taste them. You didn't know what I was going to get. The viewers, what the viewers see is what the viewers will get. Look at the size in this 9-piece tea time taster selection. 700 grams steak and Guinness pie. Unbelievable. 460-gram steak and kidney pudding. 227, that's 227 grams of the steak and mushroom pie, 227 grams of the chicken and ham pie, 2 of those massive apple pies there, there's 650 grams, and then you've got that 180-gram sausage roll, and the sausage rolls are again a meal. The minced beef pasties, they are the best pasties I've ever tasted. Now, there's very well-known maker pasties out there that were my favourite before I tasted Jackie and Thomas's, because the real pie company has, and I put this in the blog, and I really mean it, I stand by it, and my wife agreed with me. We shared a pasty, and she said it's like a cottage pie in pastry. That's how tasty it was. You know, the cottage pie with the potato and all, just beautiful. Okay, I think I've worn a very tight shirt, which could be my undoing here. What shall I dive into first?
Well,
because just look at this.
We've got steak and kidney.
All right, so you dive into that. Look at this steak and kidney. Now, please, this is not being tampered with. Just look at how much food
It's like your grandma
is here.
used to make.
Look at the size of this chunk here. Look. I've just had to break it in half. That is what we're talking about here. This is absolutely incredible.